So the email function between 531 and the 559 remains the same. The way it appears in the patient's inbox and how it plays has been improved. Once the information from settings and email has been filled out along with the template under the message body, the office will click on Save Changes. Now when they have a presentation they want to email out, they click on the half moon, go to the envelope, click on it. The email consultation button comes up. The title will be the date. I show people how to take out the word presentation and type in the name of the person that they are going to send this to. This is so that when they go to their account on our website and they go to the page where all of their email presentations are stored, this title will appear. If it says presentation, they won't know who that particular presentation went to. So again, I always have them change presentation to the name of the person they're sending this to. The email address will automatically come up. Subject is very important. This is what they will see in their subject line underneath their practice name. So I just put in something like the doctor has sent you a dental presentation. This is the template all filled out. So at this point, all they do is click on continue. It validates their registered email address and password, and then that progress line lets them know that that presentation has now been uploaded to our Guru home server, stored on our website under their account, and then sends a link to their patient. Once an emailed presentation has been sent from Guru, the recipient receives it in their inbox with the practice name and a subject line next to it. When they click the subject line, it brings up the template and it says a review of your recent visit is now available. They can click the play, or they can go down farther where it says please click on the following link to view this presentation. But it also displays their template. So they click on click here and it opens up the presentation and automatically will start it to play. At the top left corner will be their logo, their name, their address. Off to the right side will be their email address and phone number. They can play this as many times as they want. They can forward it to as many people as many times as they want. The right side will have the playlist name. Below it will have the date and the name of the playlist. And that is where, in that box below, that is where they can manually go through it. The name of the slide will appear underneath the actual slide where the video is playing. Bottom right corner is their enlarged to large screen, and to the left of that is their volume control. So this is the new look for the emailed presentations.
The first thing that you need to know about Guru interaction with the camera is that the camera will not be on, and you will not be able to turn the camera on unless you plug it in first. So for example, I just turned the camera off, and if I were to unplug the camera, you'll see that it does not appear inside of this pop-up menu. So once I plug the camera in, the button turns on, and there's my Enlightened camera right there for Guru. If I click the play button, it turns the camera on, and it gives me an interface where I can look at somebody's mouth. Whenever I want to capture an image, I push the top button, and as you'll see here, it'll capture that image. The top button on the camera. If I want to, it's on the handpiece itself. If I want to keep that image, in other words, if I want to save it into Guru, I need to then click and hold the same button, which I just did. And now you can see on the right is it's captured it over here on the right hand side, and now I'm free to grab another image. So if I wanted to select this image right here, I would click on that image, and basically it's just a press like that. Once that image freezes, I can look at that image, I can examine it, I can decide whether or not it's in focus or out of focus. If I don't want to keep the image, then I'm just going to press again. I can go to a different spot, I can capture a new image. For example, right here. Now I'm going to capture this image, and right now I'm moving the camera, but nothing's happening obviously. You can't see anything on the screen. If I want to keep the image, I click and hold, and it saves it over to the right hand side, as you can see right here. And now I'm free to take another picture. If for any reason I want to recall any of these images, I can do this, and I can look at these images. I could, if I want to, I can annotate, I can highlight, I can do whatever. The software works the same way as if I'd selected on any other image. Now, if I want to use the camera again and take more pictures, all I have to do is come in here, click play, and now I'm able to capture pictures again. The camera functionality again is not, necessarily for this demo, but basically all I'm doing is I'm clicking images, deciding whether or not to keep them. If I want to keep them, I click and hold. If I don't, which this is the case, then I press again on the button, more like a single click, not a click and hold, and then I can use the camera once again and decide which pictures I want to take or not take, etc. When I'm done using the camera, I can either just unplug the camera from the USB port, or I can go ahead and turn the camera off with the button.